G'day guys, m8t5 here, and today I'll be reviewing 22 Jump Street. So 22 Jump Street is the sequel to 21 Jump Street that were released a few years ago, which told the story of two cops, Morton Schmidt and Greg Jenko. I couldn't say that properly in one sentence. These two knew each other in high school, and they also did police academy together, and they ended up becoming like best friends. And it was a buddy cop movie, and they went into this program called the 21 Jump Street program. They went to high school investigating this new drug, and pretty much 22 Jump Street is exactly the same. Literally. Instead of going to high school, they go to college, looking for this drug called Wi-Fi, spelled like this, not actually like internet Wi-Fi. So you may think this is stupid. Why would they make another sequel based on pretty much exactly the same thing? Well, it really helps that this movie actually really makes fun of that. They really break the fourth wall and always, talk about how, oh, this is exactly the same as last time, or, we don't want to spend too much money this time, when they're really talking about, spending money on the movie, but they're making fun of it. It's really different, and I love how they break the fourth wall like that. It's quite funny. Oh, and with that fourth wall stuff, I tell you what, best credits ever. Hilarious. So if you saw 21 Jump Street, you'll have a fair idea what you're in for. Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum are great together. They're so odd, but they work so well together. It's what makes the movie great in ways. Great chemistry between them, and they pull off some pretty great jokes together. And but one of my highlights was Ice Cube. He's in the movie every now and then, but he provides some of the most hilarious moments in this movie for me. I was crying at some of the things he did. I think it's just his personality and like the things he does. It's funny to me. I don't know why, but yeah. Of course, there's some great action sequences, not over the top, but it's still entertaining enough. And, even though it's funny, there are some moments that aren't too funny, like it doesn't always succeed like it wants to, which is a shame, but occasionally that does happen with comedies. But the one thing I really didn't really care for about this movie is that there wasn't really a likable or, interesting villain in this movie. Like, it's mostly a mystery about, who's supplying this drug and, stuff like that, but still, it's sort of, when the movie finished, I was sort of thinking, the villain in general was sort of, underwhelming and, not very interesting, and, it was mostly about Jonah and, Channing's, whatever his name is, about their characters, and, most of the other characters in the film were mostly forgettable. There was some highlights in there from other characters, especially from Ice Cube and stuff like that, but mostly forgettable characters, unfortunately. So yeah, unfortunately, there are some things wrong with this movie. It's very similar to 21 Jump Street, but the fact that they make fun of the fact that it's a sequel is it's really funny and stuff like that, and sort of brings this movie up from what it would have been. Breaking the fourth wall like that, it just, provides some, interesting moments and funny moments, especially the credits. I can't get that out of my head. It's so stupid. But yeah, overall, I did enjoy this movie. There was some moments where, I was laughing my ass off, and there was moments where, it was hit and miss, but, it was funny enough to keep me interested, and the action was great enough to keep me interested. I didn't find myself, really hating something, but then again, it hasn't done anything new that, the 21 Jump Street did, or any other comedy action movie. It doesn't really change up the formula or anything, besides the fourth wall stuff. I haven't really seen that before, but that's probably, what brought it up a bit in my books. So yeah, overall, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 7.5. I was sort of tossing it up between an 8 and a 7.5, but I thought, it doesn't really bring anything incredibly new, but it's still a fun watch. So have you seen 22 Jump Street? What did you think of it? And if you have any questions about it, leave me a comment down below and I'll get back to you. And if you like this review, remember to like me on Facebook or subscribe to me on YouTube if you want to see more. Alright guys, thanks for watching my review of 22 Jump Street. I hope you enjoyed, and m8t5 is bloody out of here.